Okay, so today we're going to modify this and make it be simpler and more elegant looking. So yeah, to do this we will write an operator, which is this operator, and we'll get back to you once I figure out how to do it. So our goal is that of having, we add this, instead of simplifying this, and so that we can basically change this pattern. So you move the case of, if you notice this pattern happens like a lot of times, so you just remove this, you do this, use a lambda, and here you have it. So if we do this for every one of those, it should be easier to understand. Let's see. As you can see, it's just like removing boilerplate, removing duplication. Get the second number, we just, get it here. And a little like strange glitchy thing, no idea what it is. Okay, get this. This is the third number, so as you can see, I'm just basically editing this. I could use a Vim macro to do this, but I'm just not in the mood of using macros right now. So yeah, this is a guards, which is interesting because we can't use guards like this. So I'm just going to use an if. And now do we return nothing, since we're trying to chain these things. Well, get number return, and well, what does get number return? No idea. Or maybe, yeah, so that's exactly what we needed to return. This is the old function, and here we are with the new one, so we can return nothing if we want to, yeah. So if this is true, or if wait, what? No, if this is true, then return nothing. Else do this. So we return the value of get bytes. Yeah, let's put it here. Let's put it like this. Yeah, and like this. So if it's greater than 255, nothing else, get the bytes. Okay, so, and then we just go on. So maybe it's going to be returned from this shitty thing. It's going to return a maybe, which we can use this on maybes. So as you can see right now, I'm just removing the boilerplate using our magic operator. Now our magic operator will function as follows. It will take maybe, it will take a function that takes, what's inside that maybe, and outputs a maybe of another type, and will output another maybe. So as you can see, it goes well with what we're doing here. If you do not understand it, just try to follow how the boilerplate is being removed and it's being substituted with other boilerplate. Just having this at the end of every line is still boilerplate, but it's shorter, it's shorter. This is our result. We can remove the parentheses, and we will need to return this result, which we can do like this, yeah. Okay. Alright, so here's our new function. As you can see, it's considerably shorter. We don't need to do this every time. So we need to put like this little pattern. It is transformed into this pattern, and we need to write the glue basically that holds them together. So let's see. Stands for maybe. wait, let's see if oh, let me install H-indent and I'll be back. For some reason I am installing H-indent and I use a package manager and which has access to the EAUR, and it is installing GraphViz. No idea why, it's just weird. I wanted to share this weird thing. So yeah, it was because it could not find it, so I guess it was just updating the center repository. That explains it. So you need to use stack to install H-indent. I don't know if it's in the EAUR, but I just like follow what he says. Use stack. So in case you don't know what it is, it's just something that lets you auto format code, and I have a Vim plugin that lets me, just the LPS plugin that lets me like auto format, and it doesn't work now, but is it LPS? LSP, sorry, and it lets me format things. It also like supports auto completion, but I haven't set it up yet. So yeah, if you want to auto indent things, just use H-indent. I am installing it right now. So let's go on while it is installing. We will use it later. So yeah, this looks fine. You know, if it's nothing, just return nothing. This is really bumming me out. I put it in another window. So in case of something, let's just propagate it, applying the function. Yeah, you could use the dollar sign if you want, it's the same thing. Yeah, seems right. So as you can see, it just does this thing automatically, and we can use it to make the whole thing more concise. So is the formatting installed? Oh, that's beautiful, 70%. Man, Haskell plugins are very heavy. Okay, so let's comment this, so let's see if it compiles. Set folder, I need to have a shortcut that lets me do this automatically. Okay, I'll get back as soon as this works. And while we wait for it to work, let's go on. So we could do this with direct pattern matching. So instead of using case, just if you know the value is nothing, I don't even care about the function, I just return nothing back. In case I have a just value, with you know this operator, I will just apply, yeah, like this. So it's really just the same thing as before with the case, it's just more concise. And while we wait, let's test this out. So as you might remember, we wrote something that parses only the header p5. So we need to give it a string literal, which starts with p5 header, and then you could have anything, because it just ignores anything else, it fails. So yeah, what does this return? It returns a maybe value. Let's just print the maybe value. Show is a function that shows things. It's like universal, it works with anything, except of course custom types. This works fine. Okay, so let's see if it's done. Not yet. I will get back to you once H-indent is done installed. So I found a way of making this work while stack is occupied here, which is just using GHCI without stack. This of course means that we need to load manually our main file, but since we only have a single file, that's fine. And as you can see, we get an error, which is if does not work like that. It uses then keyword. So let's reload. So let's see. Still doesn't like it. Oh, there it is. So agreement with doesn't like this comma. Oh yeah, I removed the I thought this was for calling the function, but it was to creating a tuple because of the comma. Yeah, glitches. So glitchy. Parser module header import declaration top level. Yeah, I think it's because of parentheses. Might be just because of parentheses. And oh, yeah, of course. So yeah, I did not accept the function. Maybe I don't even need the parentheses right now. Let's see if it works. Okay. Couldn't match type car. Yeah, I guess I'll just like. Oh no, I can do this. Yeah. It's just that it cannot match type car with. Wait. Oh. Let's try L8. Okay, works. So yeah, it's not working. Let's see. Oh, because it accepts two of these and it should only accept one. So I'll get back to you when this is fixed. And just so you know, H indent failed. So I'll need to fix this before I do anything else. This is error checking mastery. Yeah, let's try using this. Alright. So that didn't work. So I'm now trying the GitHub page, looking at the issues. Whoa, first issue. That's promising. Yeah, it's a problem with the LTS version, so I'll just fix that real quick. So I saw that like it works with this, and I saved for some reason in my like org file. I saved instructions to do this, so maybe this already happened to me. So yeah, just LTS 22. Let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, so another error was that I was like wrapping maybes inside maybes. The function itself is supposed to produce a maybe by itself, so yeah. Just do like this. For some weird reason, also like vim surround doesn't work anymore. No, that's weird. I will fix that later. So Stack is installing the thing. Oh, it's almost done, yeah. And yeah, let's test if this works. So it now compiles. It's called main. Get nothing. Okay, we should get nothing, but we should get nothing, and you know, a parsed P5. To check that, we really can't check that right now. So let's use a more simple parser. Okay, what is it called? Match header version. No idea what it returns though. Yeah, it also needs the header to match. So let's pass it P5, which is a byte string, I guess. So, oh, now you work. Okay. Let's see if this works right now. Yeah. Whoa, it works. Anything goes. Okay, so, well, the next thing we will make this thing work. Since now it's a compact already, so yeah, let's make it work. Goodbye. Turns out you don't need parentheses. Hooray! So I decided to rename this like int0, int1 input, so I'll just show how to do it with the macro. So just, register event macro, go to this way, and replace this with put, and search for the next in. That's it. As you can see, I am faster than, well, that was supposed to happen. I am as fast as I am laggy. So I figured, why not just test our operator directly here? So just like put this on a separate line. Let's test it. So this return a maybe. I can just chain this with another. Does it skip spaces by default? We will find out. Of course, I need to I think it returns nothing. That's the first argument. Just keep calling it input for consistency. Do the same thing. And there you go. Let's wrap. Well, I don't know if I need to wrap it, but just do it for safety. Oh. Oh. Instead of this. Weird. Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Thought I had matched it like this. Oh, why must it not work surround? Yeah, really does not work. And it's glitchy as hell. Whoa! It works. Does it skip spaces by itself? Because it shouldn't. Yeah, it does. I really should not skip spaces by myself. Oh well, I'll fix it. And this is still going, by the way. So long. Alright, here I am once again. So I was doing something. Yeah, let's do it. So I removed this function's ability to skip spaces. So that now we need to make, basically we need to make a parser, which is one of these functions. They're not parsers yet. We need to make one of these functions that is just built to skip spaces, so that we can be more granular. Instead of, skipping spaces inside function, if I need to not skip spaces and match something, now I can. We are more modular now. So let's implement a function that skips the spaces, which is named, well, let's copy the book. Or you know what, we're original, let's make up a name. And it's going to take a byte string, of course, and it's going to return a maybe, and we don't want to care about the spaces, so we're just going to return the byte string. And this might be weird. Man, I can't write today. Come on, okay. So this might be weird, but we need to, I think we might need to refactor this a bit, because I want to, well, later on we will make basically a parser type So I will make the return type consistent. Let's put always something in the first position, always something to return, even if it's nothing. So let's just do this refactoring a bit. So comment this out. Let's see if it compiles. Yes, I still need to write the binding. What am I doing? Oh, you. Automatic memory, you. Yeah. To reload brain cells. So stack GHCI seems to work because I haven't installed Ch10. I will use it. So what seems to be the problem here? Couldn't match type byte string with, yeah, that's what I was expecting. I don't know why I compiled even. I could have just right about here. We need to do this, and to show that it is nothing, let's just specify. We can match it with the exact value. It's this pattern matching. Reload. Oh, another error? Who would have said that? Let's see. Expected type is maybe, oh yeah, of course, we do not return what we claim to return type-wise, so we need to return just something weirder. This and then this. Well, inside of the just. So a tuple with nothing at the beginning. And I can write this sloppily because I now have automatic formatting. Yeah, it just left it that sloppy. Just as a curiosity, let's see if what happens if I do it like this. Does it make it more sloppy? No, it does not. Does it work? No, it does not. So let's see. I'm gonna check why it doesn't work, and I'm gonna get back. So yeah, it says to me that it is not, Ch10 is not found in the path. But if you see here, I export the path. This is my bash.rc, by the way, as you can see here. It's, well, it doesn't show you, but it's my bash.rc, but just believe me. Oh yeah, there it is. And it adds local bin to path. And inside local bin is Ch10, and it even works. Supposedly, don't even know how to use it. So that's weird. Let's see if it I hope you're interested in these practical things. So yeah, here it is. I'm curious as to okay, I see. Oh, it was already there to begin with. I didn't even need to add it again. Oh, there are multiple duplicates, I see. Are there multiple duplicates? There is a duplicate of this for some reason. Yeah, I should really remove duplicates someday, which is not today. So it is, and I decided to quit in the end. I figured you might be interested in some of these practical problem solving things. Oh, I hate it when these folders appear. I need to just find a way to make them go away forever. So let's go into code. Here old Haskell, here's the folder. So if I now start bin, I format, Ch10 is not found. Okay, let me see if I can solve it. This is so weird, by the way. So I solved it. I basically just ditched the Ch10 plugin because it didn't seem to find the program I installed, Ch10 program. And I added to my vimrc, I added this, which basically is a command to auto-indent Haskell files. You know, just leader, map this, the n normal no remap, the FM combination with the leader, map this to this combination of key strokes, which is enter command mode, shell command, h indent on this file, carriage return so that the command takes effect, and then reload the file, command mode, reload the file, carriage return, and it works. If you like are here in our project, that file is in a way which is not ideal. I can now there indent them. Okay, so we were writing the skip spaces, which it treated as a comment, which is not. It is not. So yeah, let's follow our philosophy of always having a return value of sorts, even if it's nothing. And let's see how can we do this. So I guess we can copy this, have our little spaces here. Let's call it input, and let's see. So I guess we can just drop while is space the input, and what is dropped is something, and I'm thinking about like edge cases. I think we have edge cases. Just drop while is space. What if like there is nothing to drop? Well, then it's fine. I guess drop while will drop. We won't do anything. What if we have like, yeah, I guess that's the only edge case. What if we didn't have any spaces? Well, nothing will be done. So yeah, I guess we're pretty clean. So yeah, so let's fire up Hugo. Wait, oh, let's fire up Hugo using Qt browser. Hugo, I really need to bookmark this Hugo thing. Let's see if I have the drop while function. So yeah, I always like forget how it's called. Here you go. I'm trying to copy this. Don't know if it works for me. It did. Okay. Right. So let's see if drop while is there. Yeah, it is. Let's see if is space is there. Not sure about that one. It might be in another library. Yeah, maybe it's like in the data.chart8 library. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to use that one. I think I imported it. Yeah, that char8, as you can see. So does L8 have it? That's an interesting question. Let's see. Maybe put the dots where they should go. Well, I guess it does not have it, so... Oh, there you go. Of course, yeah. That was a dumb moment. Okay, so let's go back here. This comes from the chart package, which, yeah, I think I just have it like as a freestanding function. Okay, so right now, yeah, this should work now. So to see if it works, and yeah, this could, automatic formatting screws like our structure here, but it's fine nonetheless. Okay, so still better than what we had before. Yeah, so anything goes should work now. Well, it should not work. So let's see. Okay. That's peculiar. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Where is this 45? Yeah, I also need to like install something that lets me. Oh, yeah, of course. So it should just be a just, and it will always be a just. It might be like an empty just, that's fine. And it needs to have the rest of the string, which will be everything that is not dropped. So I guess I'm going to use split on input. So let's just drop while, and let's that's not really the output. Yeah, that's just the rest of the string. That's the output. I just return nothing. So I might not even need. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much should work now. So that's less errors. Still the same error, but now it's line 68. There is no light in this room whatsoever. Okay, so okay, I get it. So I need to accept, because the return value is given to the lambda, so I need to accept it here as what it is, which is this. I think it's gonna have the same problem here since it's the same exact function. Let's see if it works now. It does. Call main, I get nothing, which is what should happen, so it's fine. Let's substitute this with well, not nothing. I want to see the results. Just input. Yeah. Let's see if I think it like fucks with. Yeah. Okay, no idea why I need the parentheses here. I'm just going to take them out. Let's reload. Alright, doesn't like it. Well, because the lambda needs to return a specific value, which is maybe. Yeah, anything goes. And as you can see now, the space is not skipped. So let's try to call now. Let's chain it with skip spaces. Skip space. No idea. Skip spaces. Okay. Skip spaces on input, and let's just chain it to a new function. Yeah, it's not like this. You need to chain it with the operator. It accepts maybe value and just like the new function right there. So yeah, just chain it like this, and it should work. Yeah, as you can see, it works. Let's add more spaces for demonstrational purposes. Yeah, skips them all. Okay, so it works miraculously in the first try. Well, it's 2-line functions. Alright, so right now that it works, we will try to chain it with these by skipping spaces, matching this anything. Then before we match go, we skip spaces, which is the same exact thing as doing this. And then we match the header version. And then we just input like so. We pass it to just input. But we still need to take the things like this and this. Let's format. See if automatic formatting works. Oh. Parse error. Oh, that's cool. It even gives you the line. So line 23, I guess, is what you, or 56. No idea. Let's see what's at line 56. It might be here. So it doesn't find like freaking parentheses. This won't be easy to find. What even is this? Oh, it's the parse p5 function. It's just weird. Yeah, so it formatted this. It doesn't like. Let's see, maybe it's not line. Well, let's try again. So maybe it's not line 56. Maybe it's line 23. Might be. I don't really care about this to do. This has already been made. So that's weird. Also because it's so weird because it works, does it? No, it doesn't. So line 26, 20, oh no, 69. Yeah, I can read numbers, I swear. Oh, that's weird. Alright, let's go to 69 and let's see what happens there. Alright, Lamau, 69. Yeah. There is a mismatch right here. Okay, let's see if it works now. And it does. Yeah. Alright. I'm not liking how it formats things, but it does work. Okay, let's see if it compiles. It seems to. And it parses everything. Yeah. Right, so what's next right now? So we made like a bunch of parser functions, which are more modular. And right now, I might incorporate it into our parse p5. Just going to copy skip spaces, the skip spaces line here. I'm just going to sprinkle it here. So much header version, then we skip spaces. Well, do we? I don't remember. Let's open like here. Let's open the example. Here we go. P5. Yeah, we don't need to skip spaces. Alright, so we just need to skip them when we're here and when we are, well, just here at 382 space. So in the middle of these two numbers. Okay, we are back. Oh, okay, delete it. Yeah. Swap file problems took over. So, yeah, we were just we're considering if to where to put the skip spaces things inside of parse p5. So I'm gonna keep this as an example. No, just a test. I'm gonna call it the match header test, and I'm just going to write a new main right here, which basically only calls parse p5, and it calls it on something, and and it still, you know, puts line. So put string line, show parse p5. I'm going to parse p5 an example string of, let's just keep using dollars. So going to pack this string here. I don't know if this works. I hope it does. So /n, and then I'm going to put the width and height. Let's put them different. Okay. And another /n, and the maximum value. That's just an example byte string, which is really not a byte string, but we will interpret it as a byte string. And let's see. That's cool. So what now? Yeah, to test it, we need to, like, I don't know if, like, the /n is basically, is it considered space? I don't think it is, because I would like consider it white space, but I don't think this does. The space function, I don't think it does. So when you're not sure about this kind of things, just try them out. So wait, let's exploit the fact that we import by loading all the modules I load in my project, so I can now access to this space because we imported right here. Yeah, of course it works with yeah. What are these? Oh. Okay, that solves it then. We can, I did not want to close that. Still, we just need to sprinkle them all around them. So here, and sprinkle it. Let's sprinkle it in the appropriate fashion by copying it here. And I'm going to sprinkle it here. And here, and here. That would be wrong to do it here. Before the last number, yeah, because we still have a new line, and then we get the bytes. It's formatted appropriately, and we now have our glorious parser, which is this thing. Still incomprehensible. But it will get better, I swear it will get better. Okay, so let's see if it works now. So I need to tediously go here again. We need to make that shortcut when I have the time. It's called main. Okay, cool. I think it's stuck. Yeah, it seems stuck. Okay, so let's try something easier, you know. Let's just parse until... Let's just pass it p5. No, that wasn't the character I wanted to hit. So let's just try it with p5 at first. Let's see what happens. We get nothing. Okay. Let's see if we do it like this. Still got nothing. Okay. Let's try with 200. I think we'll get nothing. No, it actually, it's because it's 200. Does it work with the thing? No. So it's because of that 200, which means that it is a problem with, let's leave it here, like this, which means that it is a problem with the this, when we read this, oh, well, that's interesting. We don't need to do this. So we actually need to delete all of this and leave input. So I'm going to do this with the macro in Vim, so that it will be relatively painless. So let's try to use the macro. Yeah. Alright, so we can even, no, we can't. Okay, I was about to like call it directly, but we really can't do that. So here we are. We now do not skip spaces manually anymore. Let's see if it works. Like this, or it should, because it worked before, yeah. See if I had 200 and so let's reload. No, okay, so still have a problem with that, with this. Okay, so what might be the problem? So it's not this, because it still returns nothing. But this returns something that is not nothing. It basically stays there forever. So it's a get num function. So weird. Yeah, let me think about this and I'll get back when I solved it. So I've decided to write tests because, you know, I wanted to make another test to see what the problem is with this function here. And this, I mean the parse p5 function. And, and yeah, since it would get like ridiculous and then the auto formatter will just get in the way because it will like group everything together. I think. Let's see. Yeah, you see. So for this, I will first learn testing and I will go on with this project once I have, so that we can write test functions. So that's just all for this video. I think it's like 50 minutes long. So we'll stop here. Next time we will implement testing and we will fix the bug that, you know, doesn't make this work. So this will work, and then we will go on by simplifying this by, of course, making our parse framework more complex. Good. Bye.